What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Look, I'm out here with my dog, Jude. Y'all have seen her through the years on the channel. She will be, right in the mouth. She will be 12 years old in August. Um, but she's been retired for a few years now. She tore her ACL, this one right here, jumping in and out of the truck after a duck hunt. So after that, even after recovery, I just decided it was time for her to be done. She was a great working dog, did all the things I needed her to do. Um, and so now she is just the boys' dog, really. I mean, she's a racetrack for the boys. Like, she lets them drive construction vehicles all over. She's the most chill dog you've ever seen. She's got a great drive, great temperament. Come here. Come here. Hey. She thinks she's going to eat, which is what we're here to talk about. But anyway, um, so we're starting a new series, man. I have acquired a new puppy from the folks over at Southern Oaks Kennels, which is British Labs, and you'll see her here in a little bit. But her name is Josie. So I've gone for a few years of hunting without a dog because I wanted my next one to kind of be the boys' pets, right? You know, so Waylon and Jackson, I knew they'd be too young, so I want them to see a dog grow up. Now, the funny thing is, when I did this, I didn't know what we were about to do. Funny how God works. But this one won't be their dog either. But she will be my dog for a little while, and we're going to do something really special with Josie at the end. But we've partnered with my friends over at Next Level Super Premium Pet Food to show you how to make an all-around dog. There's this big myth in duck hunting, and I heard it for years too, right? You can't have a duck dog and a family dog. They either have to be one or the other. And I'm here to tell you that is not true. And we're going to work with my buddy McCrae Phillips right here in West Monroe, Louisiana at Curly's Top Dog. He is going to be training her. And for the time being right now, she is only known McCrae and his family. So I didn't want to bring her into here. And she's already started like some basic obedience. And I don't want her to come here and get into some bad habits with the boys. So I don't want her eating chicken nuggets. I don't want her, you know, eating rings and crackers and cookies. Y'all know how having toddlers is, man. Jude's favorite thing is to be the vacuum cleaner. But she's 12 years old, so she's earned it. She can be the vacuum cleaner for them and their food. And it's not that big of a deal. But the reason for doing this is also to highlight Next Level Super Premium Pet Food and the quality of it and their ingredients and their process. So what you're going to see here, first off the rip, we take a tour, man. We go to the factory and see how the stuff is made, because you know what's really telling? When they open up the doors to you. Now this place, you think, well, anybody can put on a good show for a day. They didn't know when we were coming, so we purposely, us and Antoine, the owner, one of the owners, and Scott, we didn't tell the plant when the site visit was going to be, because we wanted to see what it was really like. So when we went in there, I mean, other than smelling like dog food, it was super clean. So I'm not saying I could have ate lunch. I could have eaten lunch out there. The smell would have been tough to eat lunch with, but because when you're making dog food, it doesn't smell like when you open the bag. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that. But super clean, the best ingredients. He went through all the checklists that the food and the ingredients have to go through. And so that's one of the things we want to highlight, because we're in a day and age where dog nutrition matters. For so long, nobody knew, none of us knew. So not saying it didn't matter, but you didn't know any better, right? Like, all dog food was dog food. It didn't really matter. And now that you know and you've been educated, that matters. And just like Jude, for instance, come here. So she had her surgery on her ACL. Following her surgery and being on the Rimadyl and stuff like that, that had some artificial like beef flavoring or something to it, she developed an allergy where we could not keep her ears clean. Like, she had the worst yeast infections you've ever seen, and could not. She used to get them all the time. She's got kind of small ears, so she'd get water in there, but you could always clear that up, right? Like, you could squirt the cleaning solution in, and like when she was in the water, you knew that you could do that and it would be gone. So that was easy. But this, like, the cleaning solution wasn't working, all that. So I talked to my vet, Clark Cooper, who you'll meet in this because he's going to be Josie's vet too. and he was like, well, maybe she's got a food allergy. Well, this didn't happen until after her surgery, and you know, they have to be on pain medicine for a little while. So we kind of narrowed it down to that being the case. So we started trying different foods to figure out what could knock out the yeast infection. So tried different brands. I'm not going to name any because I'm not trying to make any enemies here. But anyway, got to Next Level. I knew Antoine and the guys had started Next Level, so I called them and was like, look, I want to go grain free, no chicken, no beef, just fish, and you know, none of the grains. So they said, what about our ocean catch? Try that. So the local dealer there, West Feed Mill's got some, go get some. So I went to West Feed Mill, which happens to be right across the street from Duck Commander. Got a 50-pound bag of ocean catch, and before we got through the bag, our ears had cleared up. So that's how you know you got quality ingredients right there. The proof is in it. No medicine, no nothing. I just completely swapped her food, and her body fought it on their own, and there was no more active infection. So when that happened, and then I got the idea of the puppy, that's when I called Antoine, was like, what if we do something together to highlight the whole brand, right? The whole Next Level brand. So that's what we're doing. And we're going to start with a little baby dog, little puppy. On my personal choice for dogs, I like yellow dogs. I know everybody's got their own opinions on this. If I had to rank, and I'm a lab guy, I don't like any of them sophisticated looking dogs and all that stuff. I'm just a straight lab dude. So American or British, either one's fine. Don't really care. I tend to lead towards British leaning because they tend to be smaller dogs. Hunting in the South, I don't need a big block-headed 80-pound dog, right? Like generally the weather's a lot better, not near as cold. They don't have to be quite as tough. So I prefer British. I will say this, British tend to shed more than Americans. So just know what you're getting into when you're doing all that. But I like yellow dogs. You can tell, man, we're just getting into spring. She is ripping off that winter coat, man. So that's what I'm doing. And I like girls. I like female dogs. Plus Brittany said that's enough in the house. So with the twin boys. So I tend to agree with that. She needed somebody on her side. So that's what I like, yellow females, small yellow females. That's my choice on a dog each and every time, which is why the dog from Southern Oak made sense. I looked at the mom, the dad, and neither one of them over 60 pounds, both smaller dogs. When you see Josie, you'll be like, yeah, she's going to be a smaller lab. So that's what we're after. And then we're just going to highlight the dog food, man, and show the training along with nutrition and how those things need to match up and coincide. And the same goes into hunting. And we're going to do this for a whole year. So 12 months, starting now in April. The last video will be next April. So we're going to do these kind of longer videos once a month to help you. And if you have questions, like always, drop them in the comments, all those kinds of things. But man, it's going to be a fun journey to watch a dog go from a puppy to a dog. So like, it is going to be a really cool thing. Man, I hope y'all enjoy it. I know right now, the guy behind the camera, Jared, is going to pop out, run over to Curly's real quick and see what they are working on. And then whenever we get done with that, we're going to all get in the truck and head up to the factory. So hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. And man, we're looking forward to bringing you some all new content. I'm going to show you something, Jude. Stay right there. If y'all are thinking, you know, this is all whatever, watch how fast she eats this. Watch this. Got her Yeti bowl. Look, she's about to, look. That old, them old ears don't sit. Ooh-wee. What I got there for you, girl? I got you some Next Level ocean catch. Here, watch this. Right there. Look at that. Have you tried it? I have not tried it, but I can tell you this. I can confirm 100,000,000% when you open that bag of ocean catch, you know it's fish. Like you can smell the fish in it. And I mean, just look at her. Her coat's great. Like I said, she's trying to get rid of that winter coat. So she's gonna get dropped off at Curly's for a de-shedding too. But yeah, we're just now running out of winter and into spring, and so it's warming up, and she's like, I don't need all this no more. But slick dog, good looking dog. Look at her, she's 12 years old, man. You wouldn't really know it, but she's the boys' dog. She's their racetrack. She's their best friend. So yeah, man, and look how much she loves her food. So She's a slow eater, so this will take a while. But I tell you this, she's also a very particular eater. I've had them dogs you can feed anything and they scarf it right up. She's more of a, no, I don't know about that. So, but she's a great dog, man. Been a great dog. This was, I always say, this reminded Brittany's first child. So when the day does come, that's going to be a tough one for old mom and dad. But and we're going to enjoy every day we got with her. I've always said any day past 10 years with a lab is a bonus. And we're going, like I said, in August, she'll be 12 whole years. So, man, it's really cool. She's been a great dog. She's like the most chill dog I've ever had. So she's so crazy. Like, she knows the boundaries of our yard. So, and that's with, I mean, you see no collar. She doesn't wear a collar. But like, she knows she doesn't get off our grass. It's crazy, man. She's been a good one. She's going to be a tough one to see go, but hopefully we can build Josie into the exact same thing that you see in Jude here. That's the plan. That's the goal. That's what we want to show you guys, that can be done. And we want to show you how proper nutrition ties into that. So I know the folks over at Next Level, and I know you're probably thinking, well, where do I get it and all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you the easiest way to get it. If you got a Walmart, you can go there and get it. And I know that sounds weird because we don't think of Walmart for premium brands, right? But you can go to Walmart and get your Next Level. If you don't have a Walmart close to you, they have a huge string of co-ops that they're in, so local feed stores like the one that I got here at West Feed Mill. And then also it's 2026, man. Order it online. Order it on Chewy, order it on their website. It'll come straight to you. So they make it really easy to get, and she's gonna get every last drop. Look at that, boys. That's it. Nothing left. She ate it all. But man, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let us know, man. Like, give us some content stuff down below, guides, recommendations, stuff you want to see. Maybe you're training your dog. If you'd like Curly to go a little more in depth. I'm not a dog trainer, but I am a pretty good dog handler. So that's I understand.
Pretty good dog too.
Huh?
Pretty good dog.
And I'm a really good dog because I got thumbs. You know what that means? I got thumbs. I can shoot a shotgun. If you could train Jude to shoot a shotgun, she'd have been the best retriever I've ever seen. But I've had two great ones. The last two I've had Jessie, who just passed away last year, and then I had Jude. So I'm coming off the heels of two really good dogs. They say you only get one in a lifetime, and I feel like my last two have been that. So, man, it's really cool, and I'm looking forward to starting the process over because, like, going with her this fall, she's a puppy, so she's going to see a lot of things for the first time. Everything is going to be what she sees for the first time. So that's always fun. And to watch a dog go from training to hunting, and when you go there, that's a major difference. But then when they're hunting and they get it, that is a really cool moment to see it all click for the dog. And so, man, it's going to be fun. But yeah, y'all enjoy. Go check on Josie over at Curly's, and then when they all get done there, we're going to hop in the truck. I'm going to go back in there and see the boys because I've been gone a lot, but go do that, and we're going to hop in the truck and head to Mount Pleasant, Texas, because it's made right here in the USA, y'all.
Good girl. That's a good girl, huh? That's a good girl, huh? Hey, what you got?
What's up, guys? I'm Curly with Curly's Top Dog. This is Josie, 4-month-old yellow female lab. She's from a reputable breeder, so that always helps because training-wise, you can't change the DNA of the dog. What we're doing right now is we're not harping too much on fundamentals. We're focusing on basic obedience and building the drive. I kind of want to just have her as high octane. Earlier in some of the clips you saw Maverick. He's a 8-month-old chocolate lab that I have right now. He's high octane, which makes this process so much easier and smoother You still got to put the time in, but it makes it way smoother when you have a dog with a ton of drive and you just tone it down and you shape it into a well-oiled machine. When you have a great foundation with a dog that has a lot of drive, you can shape that into elite dogs. Whereas like you think of them as like the Kobe Bryants, the Michael Jordans, the Tom Brady's. They not only have the drive, but the intuition to think about what they need to do. That all starts at a young age. Michael Jordan didn't start shooting basketball in college. He started that at a young age. You gotta have that foundation when you're young and keep building on it. And the dog has to have the drive to want to do better. If they don't have that part, they don't have the drive, then you're wasting your time, because the dog is not gonna perform in harsh conditions. Now you can still teach fundamentals, but it'll be mediocre, and we don't do mediocre. So you have to have the drive. Along with the drive and developing the ultimate hunting companion, you have to have the right nutrition. You can't be feeding them crappy food that's, the equivalent of a bag of chips every day. They need their substances. They need their minerals, vitamins, proteins, clean proteins, and not wasteful fillers. You expect the dog to perform at a high level, you need to be feeding them the best quality food you can. And that is why this partnership with Next Level just comes natural. What you're gonna see in this process is a dog that's goofy, undisciplined, and even this lazy sit right here. We're gonna fix all that moving forward, but you gotta do it at the right time. So she'll not only be this hunting machine, but she'll be a great inside family pet, which is where the older dogs, when you have an older dog like Till and Bay, being a good mentor in those inside environments, they see that they calm down and they chill out. Your younger dogs follow that too. So it's a big help having a good mentor dog in the house for them to follow along. This is the first time they'll see her.
There she is. Hey, girl. That is Josie. I didn't even know her name. God, her feet has gotten so big.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to when I seen her last. And what'd you
Dog
say?
TT on the carpet, could
Three.
you happy?
She,
There you go.
yeah, that's fine. We'll clean it up.
She
Hey,
wanted
two.
them excited.
She's 3.5 months.
I kinda get that way too, though.
Yeah.
Get all excited, TT a little bit, all right.
Yeah, me too.
All right, we are here at the Next Level plant. Antoine's gonna show us around. He got the right kind of hat on. I got this thing on.
206, 234, 290, and then at the end of, yeah. So that is mechanical heat and friction going through there. It's coated right here, it goes through the blender, then to the cooler.
Well, this is cool, man. You get to see all about it. I never dreamed so much went into making dog food. But it's really stinking cool. I'll tell you why Next Level. Why Next Level is because of the people. You know, in a world where you can do anything, work with good people, man. And I know Antoine and Scott and Brandon and all these guys, been friends with them for years, all the way back to another deal.
And so when they started doing this, I immediately swapped anyway, and because it was better for my dog, because this is what Jude eats right here. Ocean catch, you'll see. Because she's still pretty active. So I started there. We got to talking, and you know, like, man, we got an idea. Let's build an all-around dog, not just a duck dog, a dog, you know. Really cool. So hope y'all have enjoyed today. It's really cool. There's going to be a lot of like bouncing around, hopping over, doing these things because it's so loud and audio, but you're not going to dare ask people to shut down your job so that we can film something, right? I would never in my life ask for that. They're not on Duck Dynasty, so we're not going to ask them for that. But I think it's just super cool, man. See the level of care inside that place, how clean it is. You could go in there and eat your lunch, and you wouldn't worry about it. So yeah, it's just cool, man. It's cool to see it all go down. Cool to see the care that they have and the passion they have for it, to just make your dogs better, right? So there are certainly foods that cost more. There are certainly foods that cost less. And I just like what these guys do. I like who they are. And then ultimately I see the results in my dog. So yeah, man, hope y'all enjoyed this. This is gonna be the start of building the ultimate dog. Not just a duck dog, but a family dog that duck hunts. Or you could say a hunting dog that's a family dog. It doesn't matter how you do it, but we want to show you a full 12-month dog. You can have both. There's a belief that you can't. We're going to show you that you can have both, and ultimately do something really special with it at the end. So hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll see y'all next time. Next time will be way more dog oriented because she'll be a little older. We'll be starting to do obedience stuff, like basic kind of stuff. Right now she's still a lot of puppy. She don't have all of her shots yet. So, but here we go. We're rolling. If you want to know more about Next Level, we'll drop a link below. Check them out. You can find it. It's going to sound crazy to find this premium of a food, but you can find it at Walmart, of all places. Also get it online. Check your local retailers. If you got a co-op near you, odds are they got it. That's where I get mine, local co-op. So check them out. I know you'll be happy with it. This is now going to be my third dog that's worked with these guys and their food. So we'll see y'all next time. We're out.